The circulatory system is in charge of transporting oxygen, nutrients, and other substances to the body by the blood. As you may already know, the heart is the motor of this system, using its tiny muscle of each part of its complex structure. The heart uses powerful contractions of the myocardium to pump the blood to the body. It is important to know about pulmonary circulation, which is when the left side of the heart pumps oxygen-rich blood. In the lungs, carbon dioxide diffuses from the blood and oxygen is absorbed. Our main objective is to tell people about the disease that can be caused in the circulation. Circulation can occur through different canals: arteries, capillaries, and veins. When one of these canals is blocked, it raises what is called the blood pressure. We want to encourage people to follow measures to their blood pressure in order to eradicate these problems in the circulation system. The circulatory system is a vast network of organs and vessels that are responsible for the flow of blood, nutrients, hormones, and oxygen to the body. The principal organ in the circulatory system is the heart, which is divided in many sections like the aortic section, the superior vena cava, the inferior vena cava, the pulmonary veins, the pulmonary artery, the pulmonary valve, the aortic valve, the left ventricle, the right ventricle, the left atrium, and the right atrium. In this model, we can see how blood passes through the red duct that is simulating an artery to the lungs. Then, in the lungs, the blood oxygenation process happens. Then, the blood that once passed through the red duct returns with oxygen to the heart through the blue duct, which also represents an artery.
We're going to first cut this box this way. Then we will make the drawing and paste it to the cardboard. After pasting the sketch and coloring it, start to cut it. Finally, after cutting the sketch, apply a base through the edges in order to permit the tubes to flow below them.
It is built around 50% of the model. We also know each part of it, how it works, and the materials we use to build it up. Also, its function or main goal, that is to inform in a didactic way how the circulatory system works when the blood gets trapped into an artery, slowing down the process of circulation throughout the body and comparing it with a healthy artery. In my case, what I did was to search for the information about how the circulatory system works and to search for the support table in which we will build our model. In a first moment, we didn't know what to make as a model, but then we started thinking about on what will be the most interesting thing about our topic, heart structure and circulatory system. We then understood that the informing about how the blood runs into the body was the most important thing we can do, because we think that is necessary for the society to know how the body works. What I did in this stage was to complete the video, put everything together and edit it.
Now, our project is actually 50% done. We're just missing to read together and connect it with the houses. I think that this project will be so useful to people because there are some people that don't understand blood pressure and this can cause death. So we're a project that can make sure that they know actually what it is and how does it work, so they go to the doctor and check their blood pressure.
In conclusion, I think that our project is taking a good course because of the adjustments and changes that we have made it to improve it. In my case, I did the diagram, the drawing explaining the parts of the heart and the circulatory system process. We hope that with this model we can explain to people information that maybe in the future it can be useful for them.
In general, we have considerable advance taking in account what it takes to have the model completely finished. We made some adjustments since we realized that our previous interactive model didn't work as it should. However, this new model works better, it is more complete, and it is more interactive. Finally, I participated by helping with the creation of the model. My personal contribution was the development of the first point of this project, the investigation, compilation, and explanation of the team's model. It is important to mention that the restart we had to make with the reason of having an improved model that causes more interest in the same topic, the circulatory system and the function of the heart. Having what I think it is more than the 50% of the model done, the improvements from now on should be in the explanation of the subject and to learn and have deeper investigation, since the following presentations must completely cover all our needed information in order to fully explain our project's objective.
Well, the first thing I did was to search for a picture of lungs. Then I printed it, I cut it, and pasted on some. Then I colored it, cut it, and finally the lungs were done.